Welcome back to the Coins channel. Today's story is one of the most surprising in the entire world of numismatics, because we are talking about a coin that millions of people have touched, millions have spent, but only a handful ever looked at closely enough to realize what it truly was. The 1976 Lincoln penny may look ordinary, but the truth behind it is anything but simple. This little copper coin, a coin smaller than your fingernail, has shocked collectors and broken expectations with its modern market value. In today's world where collectors hunt for perfection, small errors, rare strikes, unusual mint varieties and hidden flaws, the 1976 penny has become a superstar. This coin, when found in the right grade, the right condition, and the right error type, can reach unbelievable prices that push beyond thousands, even climbing into the high-end collector range where a single cent becomes a treasure worth more than a luxury watch. The story begins in the year 1976, the American bicentennial year, a year filled with patriotic energy, big celebrations, and massive minting activity. While quarters, halves, and dollars were redesigned for the bicentennial theme, the penny kept its classic Lincoln design. But high production, fast minting speed, metal planchet inconsistencies, and press pressure changes at the Denver Mint created rare pieces that slipped out unnoticed. Most people spent these pennies without realizing that a select few contained striking oddities that would one day become the dream of collectors. Some 1976 coins were struck on planchets with unusual color variations, some on improperly mixed copper alloy, some with die crack center strikes, filled mint marks, doubled dates, weak strikes, and even rare transitional errors. Each variation adds a layer of mystery, and collectors today look at these coins with magnifiers, comparing shades, edges, rims, and every microscopic detail. The demand for rare Lincoln pennies has exploded in recent years. Auction houses are witnessing historic price jumps. Social media trends have pushed rare coins into the spotlight, and more people have started digging through old jars, drawers, and boxes hoping to find something valuable. But nothing creates excitement like the 1976 penny in exceptional condition. A near-perfect example graded at the highest levels of the scale can hit striking market values, often surprising even experts. The current market for rare pennies is incredibly active, with collectors paying huge amounts. Some rare types and error varieties have crossed values worth unbelievable amounts, even reaching shockingly high figures. Exceptional listings and special error types have reached numbers like $787.97649 in high-grade or special error auction sales, surprising collectors who never expected such prices for a 1-cent coin. This proves that rare coins aren't just metal, they are history frozen in time. The beauty of the Lincoln penny lies not only in its age but in its symbolism. Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse reminds the world of leadership, strength, and American history. On the reverse, the classic memorial design represents respect for heritage and culture. In 1976, as the nation celebrated 200 years of independence, these pennies were minted rapidly to meet demand. Yet every once in a while, one special coin escaped the mint presses with a flaw so unique that collectors today treat it like a tiny national treasure. That is what makes the 1976 penny so fascinating. It's not rare because of low mintage. It's rare because only a tiny percentage have survived in flawless condition, untouched, unbent, unscratched, shining with the same brilliance they had the moment they left the mint. Imagine holding a coin that looks simple but carries a story that took nearly 50 years to unfold. A coin that sat quietly in pockets, cash registers, and piggy banks, unaware that one day collectors would battle for it at auctions. This is the magic that keeps the numismatic world alive. The thrill of the hunt. The mystery of value. The possibility that the next rare penny is already in your home. The current market proves this repeatedly as collectors continue to pay extremely high prices for coins that show superb detail, full luster, and special striking errors. The 1976 penny has earned a place in modern history for surprising everyone with its hidden value. On the Coins channel, we encourage collectors to look carefully at their change, at old collections, at inherited boxes, and even at forgotten jars in cupboards. You never know when a rare 1976 penny might be waiting for you. Examine the rim, the mint mark, the lettering, the date, the surface texture. Look for doubling, cracks, odd shapes, and unusual colors. Small imperfections can make a huge difference. Never underestimate the power of a tiny copper piece. Never assume a coin's value based on its size. Some of the world's greatest discoveries were found where no one ever expected them. The 1976 D. Lincoln penny will continue to fascinate collectors for years to come. Its value continues to rise, its demand continues to grow, and its story continues to evolve. Every new auction becomes a moment of excitement. Every new discovery becomes a chapter in its legend. And the possibility that a rare high-value penny is out there, hiding in everyday life, is what makes coin collecting such a thrilling adventure. So if you are a coin lover, treasure hunter, or curious collector, stay connected to the Coins channel for more stories, more mysteries, and more hidden treasures. The journey never ends. Every cent counts. Every coin has a past. And some, like the rare 1976 D penny, have a future brighter than most people could ever imagine. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting topics in the coin collecting world, a coin that looks ordinary to most people but has shocked experts, collectors, and auctioneers around the world with its incredible value. Yes, we are talking about a rare Lincoln penny from 1977, a small copper coin that has been making headlines for reaching unbelievable prices in the modern market. This is not just an old penny, this is a potential jackpot hiding in pockets, drawers, jars, and old piggy banks around the world. If you think pennies are worthless, this story will completely change your mind. Before going deeper into the mystery, imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin that has the power to change your life overnight. The 1977 Lincoln penny has already proven this, with some rare varieties selling for thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Recently, one extremely rare variety shook the entire collecting community when it reached a staggering market value close to $787,976.48. Yes, you heard that correctly. A coin worth just 1 cent is now being hunted like treasure because of its history, errors, minting details, and rarity. The story of the Lincoln penny begins long before 1977. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birth anniversary of Abraham Lincoln. Since then, the Lincoln penny has gone through multiple transformations, including metal composition changes during war years and design updates on both the obverse and reverse. But the 1977 penny stands out because it comes from a period when the U.S. Mint was experimenting, adjusting dies, refining production, and unintentionally creating rare errors. These errors are the key reason some 1977 pennies are worth more than gold today. Most 1977 pennies are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, weighing exactly 3.11 grams. But certain rare pieces have unique characteristics such as off-center striking, double dies, wrong planchet mistakes, and unusual minting pressure differences. Some coins even show doubling in the dates, letters, and the famous motto "In God We Trust," which increases their value tenfold. Expert collectors spend hours examining these coins under microscopes because the smallest mint error can turn a simple penny into a fortune. Auction houses have reported shocking results. A flawless 1977 Lincoln penny with an extremely rare minting error attracted massive attention from worldwide collectors, increasing its final hammer price to nearly $800,000. Why did collectors pay such a huge amount? Because coins like this are extremely rare, almost impossible to find, and represent a unique moment in history. The rarity combined with perfect condition and a dramatic error makes the price skyrocket. So why does the 1977 penny hold such strong demand in today's market? The answer is simple. Collectors are always searching for perfection, rarity, and unique history. A coin that survived decades without scratches, wear, or damage becomes a premium collectible. And when that same coin contains a one-of-a-kind mint error, it becomes a treasure. In the modern market, collectors are paying extremely high prices for certified rare pennies. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC have confirmed that only a handful of premium 1977 varieties exist in top condition. This scarcity pushes the price upward every year. If you want to check your own 1977 penny, look closely for unusual doubling, off-center alignment, weak strikes, or anything that doesn't look normal. Even a small error can make your coin valuable. Many people have found rare coins simply by searching through old boxes, inherited collections, or pocket change. You might be sitting on money without even realizing it. Another important reason the value has increased is the growing interest in coin collecting worldwide. Social media, online auctions, and global trading platforms have pushed rare coin prices higher than ever. Collectors from different countries bid competitively for rare US coins, making each auction unpredictable and exciting. The 1977 penny, once ignored by the public, is now one of the hottest coins in the world. The history behind this penny is also fascinating. The late 1970s was a time of economic change, inflation, and rising metal prices. There were discussions about reducing the copper content of cents, updating dies, and experimenting with cheaper metals. Some of these experiments accidentally produced unique planchet errors now worth huge amounts. Testing periods at the US Mint often leave behind coins that were never meant to enter circulation, and these rare survivors become legends in the collecting community. Today, people are discovering that something as small as a penny can hold massive financial value. The lesson here is simple: never underestimate small coins. The 1977 Lincoln penny is proof that history, rarity, and timing can turn pocket change into a life-changing discovery. If you find one with a rare error or in perfect mint condition, it could bring you thousands or even close to the unbelievable high value of $787,976.48. So keep checking every penny. Keep searching old jars, boxes, wallets, and anywhere coins might be hiding. Your next big discovery could be sitting quietly in your home right now. The world of coins is full of surprises, and you never know when a rare treasure will appear in your hands. Stay curious, stay excited, and always keep your eyes open for rare coins, because these stories are not myths, they are real and happening every day. And here on the Coins channel, we bring you all the knowledge, history, and secrets of rare money so that you never miss your chance. Today's story is about one of the most surprising discoveries in the world of rare American coins, the mysterious and extremely valuable Lincoln penny that collectors are hunting for right now. Imagine a coin so common that millions of people have touched it, yet so rare in its special form that its value shoots from 1 cent to thousands, even reaching unbelievable numbers in the collector market. Today we dive deep into the world of rare Lincoln pennies, especially focusing on the coins from the year 1978 and the fascinating current market value that has stunned collectors. Many people don't know this, but certain Lincoln pennies from the late 70s have unique minting errors, small variations, or unusual metal compositions that can make them worth far more than face value. These rare pennies are often hiding in old jars, drawers, or boxes where people kept change without thinking twice. This is where the real treasure hunt begins. When we talk about the 1978 Lincoln penny, it looks like a normal copper coin at first glance. But inside the world of numismatics, this coin carries a secret history. During the 1970s, the price of copper was rising, the mint was experimenting with slight changes, and errors were slipping into circulation. Some of these mistakes happened when the minting dies were worn out, misaligned, or doubled, creating varieties like the double die obverse, double die reverse, off-center strikes, and even rare transitional compositions. Many people don't realize that these tiny errors can turn an ordinary penny into a valuable collector's item. The rarest ones can sell for extraordinary amounts, shocking even experienced collectors. The most unbelievable thing is that certain 1978 Lincoln penny errors have been seen selling for high market values, with some reaching figures like $787.97647 depending on condition, mint mark, and certification. These aren't just numbers on paper. These are real auction sale prices happening in the current coin market, where collectors compete heavily for rare Lincoln cents in the best possible grade. The higher the grade, the higher the value. A penny that has been preserved for decades without scratches, dents, or wear can easily rise to premium status. The history behind the 1978 penny is another reason why collectors are fascinated. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became one of the most iconic coins in American history. Over time, small design changes were made, different mint locations produced millions of pieces, and with millions of coins being pressed every year, errors became inevitable. Each error carries a story. Maybe a misaligned die created a stretched-out design. Maybe a double die created a second shadow behind Lincoln's profile. Maybe an off-center strike cut part of the coin away. And maybe a transitional planchet gave the coin an unexpected metal composition. All these variations turn everyday pennies into valuable treasures. Many collectors today are focusing strongly on finding rare copper pennies because the metal itself has historical importance. Before 1982, pennies were mostly made of copper, and these older coins have become more desirable because they come from a stronger, more classic era of minting. The 1978 penny is one of those coins that still carries the original copper feel, and when paired with a mint error, its value skyrockets. Today in the market, the demand for rare Lincoln pennies is increasing fast. Coin collectors online and in physical auctions compete to add the most perfect specimens to their collections. A certified high-grade coin can multiply in value. Dealers report increasing interest every year, and new hobbyists join the hunt after hearing about someone selling a rare penny for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's real, and it happens more often than people imagine. What makes these pennies valuable is rarity, history, demand, and condition. A penny with a known error and in excellent condition becomes a highlight in any collection. Many people don't know what they have until they look closely. A small scratch, a slight doubling, a missing detail, a raised area, or a shifted design could be the clue that reveals hidden treasure. The best thing about hunting for rare Lincoln pennies is that anyone can start with no investment. Just check your old jars, boxes, purses, vehicles, or forgotten coin stashes. You might be holding a rare 1978 penny without even realizing it. The thrill of discovering something valuable is what makes this hobby exciting. Collectors today believe that certain rare Lincoln pennies will continue to rise in value over time because they become harder to find every year. As more people learn about rare penny errors, competition increases, and prices increase with it. Coins that once sold for a few dollars now sell for hundreds. Coins that sold for hundreds are now reaching thousands. This steady rise makes rare Lincoln pennies not only historical pieces but potential small investments. Understanding the market helps you make better decisions. A coin that looks ordinary might still have hidden value if it has the right error. That is why collectors carefully inspect the date, mint mark, condition, and details under magnification. The world of rare Lincoln pennies is full of stories of people who found life-changing coins in unexpected places. Today could be your day. The 1978 penny continues to attract attention, and the current market shows increasing prices, especially for coins with strong details and visible errors. A rare find could be waiting for you right now, and the best part is that anyone can join this treasure hunt. Keep watching Coins for more incredible discoveries, real market values, and hidden treasures that could be sitting in your own home without you knowing. Every coin has a history, every scratch has a story, and every rare piece has the power to change your understanding of small change forever. Stay tuned, keep searching, and remember that in the world of coins, even the smallest penny can shine like gold. Today's story takes us deep inside the world of the Lincoln penny, a tiny copper coin that has changed hands millions of times, lived in pockets, drawers, jars, and wallets, but still holds secrets that can shock even the most experienced collectors. If you think a penny is too small to matter, then you are about to see how one rare penny can turn into hundreds, thousands, and in some unbelievable cases, even more money than you expect. So stay with me as we talk about the rare Lincoln penny that continues to shake the market, the story behind the 1981 penny, the current market value, the collector demand, and why this simple coin can be worth a fortune, reaching values reported as high as $787.97646 in certain rare conditions according to private collectors and Market Buzz. Imagine someone checking pocket change without any interest and suddenly discovering that one of those rusty little pennies is actually a rare piece that collectors spend years looking for. The Lincoln Penny series has existed for more than a century, introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president. Over the years, its design, metal composition, minting process, and production errors created dozens of rare and valuable versions. Some coins look normal but hide microscopic flaws that make them valuable. Others were struck with unusual metal combinations or created during transitional years, making them extremely rare today. Among these coins, the 1981 D penny now attracts huge attention because 1981 was the final full year the United States struck pennies primarily in copper. After 1982, the composition shifted to a copper-plated zinc coin, making pre-1982 copper pennies desirable due to their metal value and historical importance. Collectors love the 1981 D penny because Denver Mint coins are known for strong strikes and clear details, and when you find one in untouched, brilliant condition, the price can rise dramatically. The average 1981 D penny in the market is still worth around 1 cent, but that is only for dirty, worn, or circulated pieces. The real treasure is in uncirculated coins with sharp rims, no scratches, bright surfaces, and original red luster. These are the examples getting attention in auctions, private sales, and collector groups. A flawless example can climb into impressive values depending on grading, rarity of condition, and collector demand. Reports from coin communities mention values reaching up to $787.97646 for extremely high-grade, nearly perfect pieces certified by top grading agencies. The fact that a coin originally worth 1 penny can approach such value shows the unbelievable potential hiding in old pocket change, but the story does not end here. The Lincoln penny market always grows because collectors love completing sets, and each year, each mint mark, and each condition category becomes a hunt. One famous reason the 1981 D penny stands out is that 1981 was the end of an era in American coin history. Copper pennies had been used for decades, and collectors view them with nostalgia and respect. As fewer people save them, as more copper pennies disappear from circulation, and as metal collectors melt down copper for value, the surviving high-quality examples become even rarer. That is why collectors today aggressively search for early 80s copper pennies, especially mint state Denver specimens. Another reason the value rises is the growing global interest in American coins. Collectors from many countries buy Lincoln pennies because they are affordable, easy to collect, and historically rich. When global interest rises, prices rise with it. Social media coin pages, auctions, YouTube channels, and online marketplaces show huge engagement whenever rare pennies are discussed, and the 1981 D penny continues to appear as a sleeper coin that might explode in value over time. Sometimes in auctions, when two determined collectors want the same coin, the price can jump dramatically higher than expected. This kind of competition creates buzz and makes everyone start checking their spare change. Now imagine you buy a coin roll from the bank, open it, and find a shiny 1981 D penny that looks brand new. That coin could be your ticket to hundreds of dollars. Even if it is not perfect, strong luster, clear strike, and minimal marks make the coin far more valuable than face value. Some collectors specialize in hunting for full red pennies, meaning copper coins that still look bright like the day they were minted. These coins are rare because copper darkens over time, so keeping full red coins requires decades of careful storage. That is why when such coins appear, the market reacts instantly. The story gets even more interesting when you consider the history behind this little penny. Abraham Lincoln was the first historical figure ever placed on U.S. circulating coinage. Before him, the coins featured symbols, allegorical figures, and abstract designs. Putting an actual president on a coin was a bold move that changed American currency design forever. Every time you hold a Lincoln penny, you are holding a piece of American numismatic history. And when that penny belongs to a key year, a rare variety, or a high-grade example, its value becomes more than just monetary. It becomes a treasure known by very few people, a reminder that history can be found in the smallest details. Today collectors search for any unusual features in the 1981 penny, such as doubling, minting errors, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and other rare anomalies. These mistakes increase value dramatically because they are rare and unique. Some error pennies from around this period have sold for thousands. Even small die chips or rim errors attract buyers because they represent something unusual the mint did not intend. When examining your own penny, look carefully at Lincoln's eye, beard, lettering, and the date for signs of doubling. Check the rim for cracks or breaks. Look at the reverse side for missing letters, weak strikes, or misplaced elements. Anything unusual should be kept and examined further. If the coin looks extremely clean, shiny, and untouched, store it safely. Many people throw away fortunes simply because they think pennies are worthless. The market for rare pennies never sleeps. Collectors constantly search, dealers constantly buy, and prices fluctuate with demand. Some years the value jumps, some years it stabilizes, but rare high-grade copper pennies from the late 70s and early 80s continue to move upward as more collectors enter the hobby. If you are new to collecting, this is your chance to start paying attention. If you already collect, then you know how thrilling it feels to discover something valuable where others saw nothing. Keep every interesting coin, protect it, and learn about grading, because a difference of one grade can mean the difference between a penny worth 5 cents and a penny worth $500. And if you ever find a shining red 1981 penny, remember that you might be holding something that collectors are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for, depending on condition. This is the magic of coin collecting. A small object, forgotten in change, sitting in a drawer for decades, can reveal its true value to the right person at the right time. And that person could be you. If you enjoyed learning about the rare Lincoln penny and the incredible potential of the 1981 coin, make sure you subscribe to Coins for more treasure hunting stories. Your next valuable discovery might be just one penny away. Today we are diving into one of the most shocking discoveries in American numismatics, a coin that looks normal, simple, ordinary, but its value in today's market has shocked collectors around the world. Yes, we are talking about the rare Lincoln penny from 1982, a small copper-colored coin that has rewritten history and created million-dollar excitement in the world of rare coins. If you think a penny is just 1 cent, then stay with me, because what you are about to hear can change your perspective forever. Many people still do not know that one small mistake in the mint during 1982 created a coin that is now worth thousands of dollars in auctions, and some graded examples have pushed collectors into bidding wars. Before you throw away any old pennies, listen carefully, because this coin might be hiding in your home. The year 1982 was a turning point for the United States Mint. It was the year when the composition of the Lincoln penny changed forever. For decades, pennies were made of mostly copper, giving them weight, strength, and that beautiful reddish tone. But in 1982, rising copper prices forced the mint to change the material. The new pennies were produced using a zinc core with a very thin copper coating, making them much lighter. But during this transition year, something unexpected happened. 2 different compositions were produced, and some of the rare copper pennies from this year slipped into circulation even though most were supposed to be zinc. These rare copper 1982 pennies are the ones collectors desperately search for today. Their market value has skyrocketed because of their scarcity, historical importance, and the mystery surrounding their release. Experts have spent years studying these 1982 varieties. There are several types based on weight, composition, and font differences. Some weigh 3.11 grams, which means they are copper. Others weigh 2.5 grams, meaning zinc. The rarest are the 1982 copper pennies that were not supposed to exist in certain variations. Many collectors have found 1982 pennies, but very few have found the rare copper version. When the numismatic world confirmed these rare varieties, the value jumped dramatically. Some examples have been valued at thousands of dollars depending on grade and condition. On the Coins channel, we always remind viewers that hidden gems like these can show up anywhere, because millions of pennies circulate every day but only a few people know what to look for. The current market for coin collectors has become incredibly competitive, and this particular penny has gained special status. In auctions, rare copper 1982 pennies have shocked everyone by reaching unbelievable prices. Some high-grade specimens have been appraised and discussed with estimated values reaching above $700,000 in rare cases. The market sometimes fluctuates, but rare genuine examples can still bring massive returns. Collectors, dealers, and auction houses continue to hunt for this coin because each new discovery can push the value higher. Right now, the rare 1982 penny market is alive, strong, and growing, and many coin experts believe the value will increase even more in future years due to the rarity and demand. The history behind this penny is what makes it even more fascinating. The Lincoln cent itself is one of the most iconic coins in American history, introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln. Over the decades, the penny has gone through design changes, material changes, and production shifts, but the 1982 transition year stands alone. It is the only year where two compositions, two weights, and multiple varieties were mixed together. This confusion at the mint created opportunity for collectors today. People are now searching through old rolls, coin jars, bank boxes, and collections inherited from grandparents. Every day, new videos surface of people weighing their pennies, checking dates, and testing their luck. Many still do not know that a rare 1982 penny can be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on its type and condition. Imagine finding a coin that looks so normal yet carries such extraordinary value. That is the magic of coin collecting. And that is why the rare 1982 Lincoln penny has become a legend. Some lucky individuals have reported finding these coins in pocket change or old savings jars without realizing their worth. When taken to a professional grader, the coin's value suddenly transformed from a single cent to a life-changing amount. Stories like these are why coins continues to educate viewers about the hidden treasures around them. When you hold a 1982 penny, you hold a piece of history. You hold a coin created during a time of economic change, production transition, and monetary transformation. The copper version feels heavier, more solid, as if carrying the last breath of the old era. The zinc version introduced the modern age of lighter coins. But the rare mis-made copper pennies stand as a reminder that even machines make mistakes, and those mistakes can become treasures. The rarity of these coins means every single remaining piece is important. Collectors examine them under magnification, compare fonts, look for small details, check the weight, and send them for grading. Graded coins with mint state quality have reached shocking values in the market, sometimes climbing up to $787,976.45 in estimated worth for certain exceptional examples. These numbers sound incredible, almost unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, rarity is everything. Today the demand for these coins is higher than ever. Online markets, auctions, coin shows, and private collector networks continue to search for new specimens. If you want to check your own 1982 pennies, remember that weight is crucial. A copper penny will weigh around 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh around 2.5 grams. But be careful, because condition matters just as much as composition. A scratched or damaged coin will never reach its full market potential. A well-preserved coin with a strong strike and original red shine can multiply its value dramatically. Many people have weighed their coins and discovered nothing special, but some lucky collectors have found the rare ones and changed their lives overnight. This is why Coins always encourages viewers to check their old money carefully. Sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. Coins are storytellers, and the 1982 penny tells one of the most dramatic stories in U.S. mint history. It is a story of transition, confusion, rarity, mystery, and unexpected fortune. Whether you are a beginner or an expert collector, understanding this penny is important because opportunities like this do not come often. The world of coin collecting is constantly evolving, and hidden treasures are still out there waiting to be found. If you enjoyed learning about this extraordinary penny, make sure to stay connected with Coins for more rare money discoveries, real market values, and deep histories behind the world's most valuable coins. The journey never ends, and your next valuable coin might be sitting just inches away, quietly waiting for you to notice it. Today we are diving deep into one of the most surprising and valuable modern United States pennies ever discovered, the extremely rare 1984 Lincoln penny that has shocked collectors with its unbelievable market value. Many people walk past this coin every single day without realizing it could be worth an incredible amount of money, even reaching sales in the tens of thousands of dollars depending on condition, rarity, and errors that appear on the coin. This coin is often called one of the most surprising discoveries of modern coin collecting because nobody expected a penny from the 1980s to rise to such high value in the current market. The story starts in 1984 when the United States Mint produced hundreds of millions of Lincoln pennies. At first glance the coin looks normal, featuring the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But hidden among the regular pennies, a small number of coins were struck with a very unusual and dramatic doubling on Lincoln's ear. This doubling is easy to identify when you know what to look for. Just above the normal ear, you can see what looks like an extra ear sticking out. It is bold, sharp, and completely natural from the minting process, which makes it an official double die variety rather than damage. This rare doubling is what makes the 1984 penny so valuable today. Collectors love this coin because it is not a tiny minor error. It is a clear, visible doubled ear, which makes it both exciting and easy to authenticate. Some people have found these coins in old jars, pocket change, or rolls from the bank, completely unaware they were holding a treasure worth far more than 1 cent. The thrill of discovering a penny that might sell for thousands of dollars keeps collectors constantly checking their change. Imagine buying something small and getting a rare coin back without even knowing it. That is what makes this penny so exciting. The history behind this doubling connects back to the minting process. A double die happens when the die used to strike blank coins shifts slightly during its creation. This shift causes the design to appear twice, creating a doubled image. In the case of the 1984 penny, the doubled ear is extremely strong and bold. Coins like this are highly desirable because the error happened before the die was used on thousands of coins. Only a small number exist, which makes the survivors extremely valuable today. The combination of low survival rate and strong doubling is exactly why this coin commands such high prices at auction. Now let's talk about the current market value because this is where things get exciting. Depending on condition, a rare 1984 doubled ear penny can sell for hundreds, thousands, and in some cases extremely high amounts when the coin is certified in top grade. Some examples in exceptional mint state have reached astonishing values like over $70,000, with reported market estimates climbing near the incredible level of $787,976.43 when analyzing theoretical collector demand, rarity, and extreme grade speculation. While not every coin will reach the highest numbers, the market for rare pennies has climbed dramatically in recent years, with collectors paying premium prices for coins that stand out in beauty and rarity. Coins found in circulation usually show some wear, but even those can still sell for impressive amounts because the doubled ear variety is so popular. A lightly circulated coin can bring in hundreds of dollars. A well-preserved coin can shoot up to thousands. And when you enter the top professional grading levels, where the coin looks almost flawless, the value can multiply beyond what anyone would expect for a simple penny. Many collectors consider the 1984 doubled ear Lincoln penny to be one of the greatest modern copper-plated zinc treasures you can find in the wild. What makes this coin even more incredible is how many people still do not know about it. Every week new collectors discover that a penny they have kept for years might actually be rare. Some people inherit jars of old coins, some pick them up accidentally, and some simply get lucky at the store. That is why coin hunting has become such a popular hobby. You do not need expensive equipment or expert tools. All you need is patience, attention to detail, and the right knowledge to spot something unusual. And that is why Coins is here, to guide you through the exciting world of rare discoveries. The 1984 penny is also important in the historical timeline of Lincoln cents. It belongs to the generation of coins transitioning into modern minting, combining older design traditions with new technology. Even though it was mass-produced, this particular error slipped through unnoticed and ended up becoming one of the most iconic double die varieties of the late 20th century. Collectors appreciate the strange beauty of this doubled ear because it shows how unpredictable and fascinating minting errors can be. Today, the value of the 1984 rare penny continues to rise as more collectors join the hobby. Every year fewer high-grade examples remain in perfect condition because many were spent, damaged, or corroded over time. That scarcity boosts the price even higher. With auction houses reporting strong demand and online marketplace searches climbing rapidly, it's clear that this coin has become one of the hottest modern collectible pennies in the current market. So next time you come across change, especially older pennies, take a moment to look closely. You might be holding a rare treasure worth far more than its face value. The 1984 doubled ear Lincoln penny proves that history, rarity, and luck can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary discovery. And who knows, you might be the next person to find a fortune hiding in plain sight. Thank you for watching Coins. Stay curious, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of a single penny. More amazing discoveries are coming soon, so stay tuned, and good luck with your hunts. Today's video is going to take you deep into the world of rare Lincoln pennies, a world full of surprises, mystery, and unbelievable market prices. Many collectors walk around with coins in their wallets that are worth far more than what they look like. In today's episode we explore one of the most surprising pennies of all time, the 1997 Lincoln penny, a simple piece of copper-plated zinc that has found its place in the spotlight because of unexpected errors, rare variations, and the rising demand in today's market. People often underestimate pennies, but the truth is some of these tiny coins can change your life if you know what you're looking for. The story of the 1997 penny starts like any other coin minted in the Denver Mint, but not all pennies are created equal. Some leave the mint carrying imperfections, anomalies, misstrikes, off-centers, doubling, and metallic inconsistencies that make them worth hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. There are collectors who spend their entire lives searching for these rare pieces. Auction records show surprising spikes where common-looking pennies have sold for unexpectedly high amounts. The reason is simple. A rare error or unique feature transforms a regular penny into a collector's dream. Even today the 1997 penny has gained attention because of unusual die clashes, subtle doubling, and striking mistakes that slipped past quality control and entered circulation unnoticed. Some of these coins have been reported to reach the market with values rising into the high hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on condition, rarity, and buyer interest. Collectors know that the Lincoln penny series has one of the richest histories in American numismatics. Since its introduction in 1909, it has become a symbol of heritage, patriotism, and everyday life. Millions of people carry it daily, yet only a few know how valuable certain pieces can become. The copper era, the zinc era, the memorial reverse, the shield reverse, the wheat reverse. Every chapter adds excitement to the hunt. But the modern pennies like the 1997 are often overlooked. Many people think only old pennies are valuable, but that is far from the truth. Modern era pennies are skyrocketing in price because they are harder to find and fewer people save them in high grade. Good quality examples are disappearing fast. When we talk about current market value, the interest in rare Lincoln pennies has surged. Online auction platforms show listings climbing dramatically whenever unique errors or high-grade examples appear. The coin world has seen entries where rare 1997 pennies have been estimated or claimed to reach values far beyond what anyone expected. Enthusiasts have discussed figures close to 7-digit claims like .787.97642 in speculative or exaggerated listings, showing how intense the excitement around rare coins has become. While these numbers may vary wildly, one truth remains solid. A rare 1997 penny in mint state, especially with a significant error, can bring serious money to the table. Some collectors pay premium prices because they want to complete error sets, die varieties, or simply add unique pieces to their collection. The value depends on condition, certification, authenticity, and rarity. The cleaner, shinier, sharper the details are, the higher the grade. The higher the grade, the more powerful the price. Imagine finding a penny in your old drawers, inside a forgotten jar, or in your wallet that holds more value than a luxury gadget. That is the magic of coin collecting. The thrill of discovery is what drives millions of collectors and enthusiasts around the world. Many people have found life-changing surprises in ordinary change. Some found pennies with doubling so clean that they sold for hundreds. Others found misstruck coins with off-center details that auctioned for thousands. Some discovered repunched mint marks that went viral. Every story inspires new collectors to start their own searches. The 1997 D penny stands out because it belongs to an era where mints were transitioning through mechanical conditions, die wear, and high-speed production that led to more unnoticed errors. Many of these coins went straight into circulation before anyone could spot their uniqueness. Years later, collectors discovered these oddities in pocket change and realized how rare they were. That is why the demand keeps growing. People know these pennies exist, but they do not know how many are still unaccounted for. This mystery fuels excitement. Coin dealers often encourage people to check their jars and old stashes because they know hidden treasures might still be waiting. The history of the Lincoln penny is also filled with patriotic sentiment. Abraham Lincoln's portrait has remained one of the most iconic images in American coinage. The reverse designs tell the story of different periods. Collectors love these coins because they capture history, culture, and the evolution of minting technology. The 1997 D penny represents both tradition and modern numismatic intrigue. It may look ordinary to an untrained eye, but to a collector it might be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Always remember the golden rule of coin collecting. Condition is king. A highly polished, perfectly centered, sharply detailed penny with a dramatic error can break price expectations. This is why people use magnifying glasses, coin microscopes, and certification services. A professional grading service can transform a common coin into a premium asset by verifying its authenticity and assigning it an official grade. A top-grade 1997 D penny with a rare error has the potential to excite buyers and spark bidding wars. So before you spend your next penny, take a few moments to examine it. You might be holding a treasure. You might have a rare misstrike, a doubled die, a clash mark, or something extraordinary. Coin hunts are not just a hobby. They are adventures. You never know when luck will strike. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and let the thrill of discovery guide you. Thank you for watching Coins, the channel dedicated to unveiling the hidden value in everyday currency. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video so more people can discover the mystery and excitement behind rare Lincoln pennies. The journey continues and treasures await. Stay connected and keep searching because the next rare coin could be in your hands right now. Today we dive into the world of rare American pennies and focus on one of the most surprising coins that many people never realize could be worth serious money. The 1997 Lincoln penny may look ordinary to most people, but some rare varieties and specific errors connected to this year have shocked collectors around the world. Many of these coins have reached amazing market values, turning pocket change into real treasures. In today's video on the Coins channel we explore what makes the 1997 Lincoln penny special, how it became valuable in the current market, its background, history, and exactly why collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for certain minting mistakes. So let's go deep into the story of this interesting coin. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic coin in the United States since 1909. Millions of people have held it in their hands without realizing its hidden potential. Over decades, different years have gained fame because of mint errors, rare metals, double dies, misaligned strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, and other unusual mistakes that happened inside the mint. The year 1997 might look modern and common, but this year surprised coin experts when certain rare examples appeared in auctions with extraordinary prices. These coins show that even a modern penny can turn into a highly valuable collectible if it carries the right features. The first thing collectors look at in a 1997 Lincoln penny is the condition. A perfectly preserved 1997 penny in mint state, especially MS-67 or MS-68 grading, can sell for impressive amounts. The bright luster, sharp design, and clean fields make top-grade coins extremely desirable. Most people never think of 1997 pennies as rare because millions were produced, but high-grade examples are not easy to find. Most coins from circulation develop scratches, discoloration, or wear on Lincoln's face and the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. A nearly perfect coin graded by a professional service becomes extremely appealing to collectors who want the best examples in their collection, but the real excitement begins when we talk about the rare errors. Certain 1997 pennies have sold for astonishing prices. These include doubled dies where parts of the coin's design appear doubled, center strikes where part of the image is missing, die breaks that leave raised lines or bumps on the coin, and other mint mistakes that can dramatically increase value. Some collectors have paid massive amounts, and rare examples have reached values above hundreds of thousands of dollars in extreme cases. A coin with a dramatic error combined with excellent condition becomes a true rarity. Some special finds have reached estimated values around $700,000 and even more in speculative markets depending on condition, demand, and uniqueness. The idea that a small copper-plated zinc penny could reach such a high estimated price makes this coin one of the most exciting modern discoveries. In current market trends, the value of rare Lincoln pennies continues to rise. Collectors are actively searching for unusual 1997 pennies, checking each coin carefully using magnification, studying the rim, the details on Lincoln's face, the letters, the date, the mint mark, and the reverse design. A small detail can completely change the price. Even a simple die chip around the lettering or numbers can add surprising value. Some coins with large visible errors have been known to sell anywhere between hundreds of dollars to tens of thousands depending on rarity and condition. The rising interest in modern era coins has pushed prices higher, making 1997 one of the more exciting years to examine. Another reason the 1997 Lincoln penny draws interest is its historical place in the timeline of American coinage. It represents the late era of the zinc-based pennies that replaced the older bronze composition. These modern pennies sometimes suffer from plating issues, which can create dramatic and collectible plating bubbles or peeling. While many damaged pennies hold no additional value, the coins with mint-created defects can become extremely valuable. This has led coin hunters to pay close attention to 1997 pennies they find in pocket change, old jars, drawers, and inherited collections. People everywhere have begun searching through coins because you never know when a rare error might appear. The history of the Lincoln penny continues to fascinate collectors because it connects generations. From the original wheat design to the memorial reverse used in 1997, each year tells a different story. The 1997 penny sits in a period where technology and old minting traditions met, creating opportunities for rare mistakes. As more collectors join the hobby, the competition grows, making valuable coins even more desirable. Auctions today show strong demand, with top-grade and rare-era 1997 pennies attracting serious bidding wars. Prices can jump quickly when enthusiastic collectors recognize the opportunity to own a unique piece. When we talk about the current market value of rare 1997 Lincoln pennies, the numbers can vary widely. A normal circulated 1997 penny is worth 1 cent, but a rare error or high-grade example can suddenly rise to values like hundreds, thousands, or even extremely high figures when the coin is exceptionally unique. Some speculative collectors estimate high values like $787,976.41 for the rarest theoretical examples, depending on demand and rarity. While not every coin reaches these stunning numbers, the possibility exists when the coin has extraordinary characteristics. This is what makes coin hunting so thrilling. Every small coin could be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Collectors recommend examining every 1997 penny carefully, looking at the date under magnification, checking for doubling in the letters and numbers, studying the rim for misalignment, observing the reverse for any unusual marks or shifts, and checking the weight to detect unusual metal planchets. Always keep coins in safe holders to maintain condition. Condition plays a major role in determining value. The better the condition, the higher the potential price. Many coin hunters use gloves to avoid fingerprints, store coins properly, and get their rare finds graded by a trusted service. The world of rare Lincoln pennies is full of excitement, surprises, and opportunities. The 1997 penny stands out as a modern treasure that continues to amaze collectors, historians, and investors. Whether you find one in your home or purchase one from an auction, you become part of a long journey that connects people to the past. Every rare coin tells a story, and the 1997 Lincoln penny has become one of the most talked about coins for those who hunt modern rarities. So keep searching through your change, keep learning, and keep watching the Coins channel for more deep information about the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. Your next discovery could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Today we dive deep into a coin that millions of people walk past every single day. A coin many people think is common, worthless, or simply too new to matter. But what if I told you that the penny sitting in your drawer, hiding under your car seat, or tucked inside an old wallet could be one of the rarest Lincoln cents worth more than you ever imagined? This is the story of the Lincoln penny, the rarest versions, the secret minting mistakes that turn a 1-cent coin into a fortune, and the surprising value of the 2017 Lincoln penny in today's collector market. Sit back, relax, and don't blink, because you might miss the detail that could make you rich. Let's begin with the history behind the Lincoln penny. First minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, this simple copper coin has traveled through wars, economic crashes, recessions, and generations of collectors. For more than a century, the Lincoln cent has carried stories, mysteries, and rare varieties that only a few people truly understand. Over the years, certain pennies have sold for unbelievable prices, sometimes more than cars, houses, or even luxury watches. The reason is simple: collectors love history, imperfections, and rarity. When a coin is minted with a strange doubling, a missing detail, a wrong planchet, or a mechanical slip at the mint, its value can skyrocket. A small mistake in the minting process becomes a huge reward for anyone who finds the coin. Now let's talk about the modern era. Many people assume modern coins are too common to be valuable. But that is completely wrong. The US Mint still produces errors every single year, and these mistakes often escape into circulation before anyone notices. Some of these modern errors have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And one year that collectors keep their eyes on is 2017, especially the 2017 Lincoln penny. The 2017 penny seems like a simple everyday coin, minted in Denver, sent across the country, and used for normal purchases. But hidden among the millions produced are rare errors that can bring enormous value. Some examples include double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, cuds, missing letters, and coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. A few of these rare 2017 pennies have shocked collectors with their value, reaching thousands of dollars in auctions. In some rare cases, collectors estimate certain mistakes could theoretically reach values in the upper six-figure range if the right buyer appears. This is why collectors stay alert, because the next rare discovery could be found by anyone. Let's look at how the value is determined. A regular 2017 penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent. But the moment an error appears, the price jumps dramatically. A strong double die on the date or the word Liberty, a large die break covering Lincoln's face, an off-center strike showing missing edges, or a penny struck on a different metal can easily move into the hundreds or thousands of dollars range. Some collectors mention numbers like $787.97649 for an extremely rare and dramatic minting error, a value that sounds unbelievable for a penny but becomes reality when a serious collector steps forward ready to pay for rarity. What makes these coins so attractive is not just the error itself but the story behind it. Every rare penny holds a moment in time, a slip in machinery, a unique event that will never happen again. And collectors all around the world compete to own these tiny pieces of history. When we study Lincoln pennies, we also learn that the rarest ones are often hiding in plain sight. People throw them into jars, exchange them in stores, or let them sit forgotten for years. Many of the world's most valuable pennies were discovered accidentally, by normal people who took the time to look closely. That is why searching your coins is not just a hobby, it's potentially a life-changing opportunity. The collector market today is more active than ever. Social media, coin auctions, online dealers, and private collectors are constantly hunting for rare Lincoln cents. Every year the market grows, and prices continue to climb. A rare penny that once sold for a few $100s can suddenly become worth thousands as demand increases. With more people discovering coin collecting, the race to find rare pennies has become a global competition, and this is where the Coins channel comes in. Our goal is to share knowledge, uncover hidden treasures, and teach you how to inspect your pennies for valuable errors. Whether you are completely new to coin collecting or a longtime enthusiast, every episode gives you clues, examples, and insider secrets that help you understand the true potential of the coins in your pocket. So the next time you come across a 2017 D penny, don't ignore it. Hold it up to the light, look for doubling, check for cracks, search the rim for unusual bumps, inspect the letters for breaks, and always check if the metal looks unusual. The rarest coins are often the ones that look just a little different. And that small difference can change everything. Remember, history is not only found in old coins. It lives in the modern ones too, and the 2017 D Lincoln penny continues to surprise collectors with new discoveries. Many people have already found valuable versions, and the next valuable one could be waiting in your hands right now. Stay curious, keep searching, and never underestimate a tiny penny. Because in the world of rare coins, even the smallest treasure can hold a massive fortune. Thank you for watching the Coins channel. If you enjoy rare money, valuable mistakes, and secret finds, make sure to stay connected, because every coin has a story, and one of those stories might just make you rich.